Is it possible to know what someone is thinking? Can your thoughts and actions be predicted, even controlled by a complete stranger? Is there somebody reading your mind right now? Tonight, anything is possible. This is Thought Illusions, and this is Stephen E. Young.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming to the beautiful Java44 tonight. Over the next 6¼ hours, I will be giving you a demonstration of the powers of the human mind and give you a taste of what real mind reading looks like. So, mind reading. That doesn't mean that I'm psychic. I don't talk to dead people. Neither can I tell you the numbers for next week's lottery. If I could do that, I'd be on a beach somewhere, surrounded by the best women that money could buy, and you'd all be sat there watching a mind-reading stool. I can, however, under certain controlled circumstances, know what people are thinking. So, let's get started. In a second, I'm going to ask you all to decide which of these coloured envelopes you would choose, if I were to ask you. A couple of people I am going to ask, but before you do that, let's have a look at your options. You could go for red, colour of love, passion, also the colour of danger. You could go for green, colour of countryside, nature, recycling if you're that way inclined, also the colour of envy. Or blue, the sea, the sky, wide open spaces, but also the colour of depression. So, I'm going to be asking you in a second, so will you please think which colour you would choose? Madam. I'm going to let you go first. Which colour would you like?
Blue.
And any particular reason why you went for blue?
It's always been my favourite colour.
Just hang on to that for a second for me. You've had longer to think. If I had asked you first, would you have gone for blue? We'll see in a second why I let her go first. You have to now go with your second choice. You've only got red or green. Sorry, second choice. Okay. Leaving me with the red. Okay. Now, if you carefully open your envelopes, you will find inside a piece of black paper. Don't read it just yet, just hang on to it. Would you hang on to the piece of paper from my red envelope? Don't read it just yet. Before we read what's on these envelopes, I'd like you to imagine a scenario for me. Somebody calling. From the other side. Okay. You're driving down the road, and up ahead of you, you see a delivery wagon, double parked. Happens a lot in Holland. So you pull out, ready to go round it. And a thought just pops into your head. The guy in front, in his little Hyundai nothingness, is going to pull out right in front of you in a second. He's not going to indicate, he's not going to look, he's just going to pull straight out. So you ease back a little bit, and sure enough, 2 seconds later, the guy in his little Hyundai, out into the lane exactly where you would have been. Question is, have you read his mind? And the answer, unfortunately, is probably not. What has happened on a subconscious level, you have taken in all the information as you're driving along, and at that moment of danger, your subconscious has kicked in, and it has warned you what this guy is likely to do based on his actions over the last kilometre or so. And tonight, I have done exactly the same with you. I've been stood behind here, watching you all arrive. The way you walked in, the way you drank, even where you sat tonight, has told me what decisions you are likely to make. So, would you please read the piece of paper that came from your green envelope?
You will choose the green envelope. As we say, an open door.
Would you read the piece of paper from your blue envelope?
You will choose the blue envelope.
Whoa! 2 out of 2! I can sense that you're a little less than impressed.
Yes.
And some of you are even laughing. So will you read the piece of paper that came from my red envelope?
The gentleman will choose the green envelope, the lady will choose the blue envelope, and I will be left with the red envelope.
Thank you.